Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is John Artsberger. If you're not familiar with who I am, you guys can go learn a little bit about me by following my social media, going over to my Facebook group and joining. You can get there by actually clicking the link below this video that says join the Facebook group, and you guys can go jump in there. We have about 8,000 people in there. Basically, what I do is work with people, teaching them how to build online businesses. I'm a professional affiliate marketer. I also work with Forex trading. I've been doing this for a long time. And what we're going to be going over today is a Forex program that you guys are going to love. I know probably a lot of you guys are looking for something like this or have been looking, because I know that I was. I got into Forex about a year and a half ago. And when I first did, I didn't realize the value that using other people's money would be in trading. And what do I mean by that? By trading OPM. What I mean is we have the ability with Forex to actually go and sign up for something called a prop firm. If you don't know what a prop firm is, I'm going to walk you through one in just a second, but this is a good example. This is actually who I recommend. I have a link in the video description that you guys can use to sign up with this prop firm. But basically what a prop firm does is allows you to trade their money rather than your own. So they have what's called challenge accounts. Okay, that's these right here. You'll see where they have challenge accounts. This is more of a description for you. Basically what a challenge account is a demo account. They want to see if you can trade real money. So they make you buy a challenge. You have to purchase a challenge from them. You have to pass the challenge, and then they will give you a funded account with that same amount of money. So why is this beneficial to us? Because when I first started trading, I would have to put in my own capital into the market, right? So I would go and get a broker. I would put in $10,000. And then this was while I was learning even, you can get demo accounts and practice and stuff like this. But if you're trying to make money, you have to put in your own money somehow, okay? So when you're trading something like $10,000, your risk is going to be completely different than if you're trading $500, right? So unless you have a decent amount of money that you can put into something, you can't, if you're trying to make a lot of money, you can't have that high of risk management, because you have to be willing to stretch your money farther to make more money. That's the issue with trading in general when you're trading your own money. The benefit of using a prop firm is once you pass their challenge account, it's a small fee to get one of the accounts. And once you pass it, they give you access to that much capital. Okay. Generally, there's two stages in a challenge account. They give you a profit target with each one. First profit target, if we were to look at like a $200,000 account, usually it's a 10% profit target. So on a $200,000 account, you're looking at a $20,000 profit target. And then they give you what's called step 2, where they make you actually get another profit target. This one, for example, would be 5%. So you're looking at another $10,000 on a $200,000 account to reach, which is actually really easy when you have that large of money that you're trading with, because you're allowed to, you're able to manage your risk a lot stricter. Okay, a lot more strict, I guess. So, why I think this is important for the normal everyday person, especially people following my YouTube channel, or maybe people that are just looking to get into Forex or affiliate marketing or whatever. If you're trying to find a way to make money online, and you've probably heard of bot trading or, martingale bots or copy trading and stuff like this, where people, or even Telegram trading, where people have send out a trade on Telegram, and you're supposed to rush and try to copy it as fast as you can, right? This makes things super hard. And I know the idea of having a bot trading for you is cool, right? It's pretty awesome. We are in the age of AI. So there are potential with some, but the problem is they can't judge market conditions, and they don't trade the market correctly as a human would, right? As a professional would. So there's always issues with this. And I'm sure if you're not new to Forex and you've played around with it a little bit, you've probably used bots in the past and maybe had some good experience for a little while and then really bad experience really fast. So we don't use anything like that. What I'm going to actually talk to you about a program that I have that we've built out, we've set up, and I'm going to walk you through it a little bit. First off, is going to start by just going to where you guys can actually get into some free training and learn a little bit more about this and see how to set up an account with us. And you can do that by going to myfreedomfx.com. You can, fill out your information here, and you're going to get access to this, which is our step-by-step training. It's free, and it just talks about, joining our service and how you guys can sign up for that. And now I'm going to actually talk about that service and tell you a little bit more about what it is and what it means for you. So if you remember me saying I had got into the Forex market about 1.5 years ago, and I was trading my own capital. And at this time, I was doing a lot of learning. I was doing a lot of training myself. I was trying to understand the Forex market in general. I have some experience in the stock market. My brother's actually a professional stock trader on the New York Stock Exchange. He's been doing it forever, the last 15 years, something like that. And he rocks it. So I was familiar with trading. What I really liked about Forex was the volume of capital that's going through the Forex market is vastly superior to any other trading in the entire world. I mean 1,000 times more money is going through the Forex market, because basically it's, people pushing money from one country to another, large amounts of money. So if you understand how it works, you can capitalize on this and make a lot more money, also with the way that the trading is set up. But when you're starting out, let's say you take $500 and you're trying to grow that. If you're not managing your risk correctly, you're going to lose it all, right? The problem is, to make $500 grow into something, you can't manage the risk as well as you should, because you're trying to make more money. So you're trying to stretch this farther, unless you just try to grow $500 to $1,000 over a year. But that doesn't make anybody rich quickly, right? That doesn't, help anybody make a lot of money. And that's my goal, when I started this, was to find ways that I can help people. If you remember me telling you about my YouTube channel, it's dedicated to teaching people affiliate marketing, how to make money online, different opportunities. And I do it, I dedicate hundreds of hours of my life to this every month, working with people, helping them. I run a coaching company where we walk people through this. But the potential that I found with Forex is, what if we could find a way to really automate this, to really help people start doing this? So what I started digging around in was prop firms, because I liked that we could have access for a small amount of money. We could have access to $200,000. So for example, this challenge is $999, but when I pass it, I get a $200,000 account, right? They give me $200,000 to trade. Now, yeah, there's some rules and there's things that we have to follow. So learning those was a little bit of a little bit of a struggle in the beginning, but we found a way to do it, and it works really, really well. How beneficial is this? The benefit of having a $200,000 account, for example, or even a $15,000 account, or a $25,000 account, a $50,000 account. Actually, right here, this is a $50,000 account that you guys can, you can check out. Let's see here. So out of 156 trades right here, 54 of them of long trades were wins. Shorts were 61 of 85 were wins. You can look at the average win. You can look at our average loss. You can look at how, the amount here. So wins, if we look on a daily basis, 5 loss to 10 wins. So we're always ahead. We're always keeping it ahead. We're always making more money. And that's why you can see this chart since November going up steadily. Right here, this drop that looks like a drop, these were actually withdrawals on the account. So that doesn't matter. You can withdraw, we withdraw every month from the accounts. But you can see how it just steadily increases, right? So this is, and each month you get to withdraw your money from these firms. Some are a month long, some are, every 2 weeks you can take a withdrawal from them. So it's pretty impressive. But what we found was, with these larger accounts, we had the ability to risk less and make more money though, right? Make more money. Let's say, compared to a $200,000 account compared to a $500 account. I mean, there's a huge difference there, right? So how this actually works is, you get a profit share. Once you've joined a prop firm, and you pass their challenge and they give you a funded account, they offer you a profit share. With this specific prop firm, there's a couple reasons why I really recommend it. And then I'm going to get into how you guys can kind of, start getting into this and start using it. But the reason I recommend this prop firm in general is because, for one, they are one of the only prop firms that actually pays you a 15% profit for passing the challenge. So that means once you pass the challenge account, you're still going to make some money on it. Okay. Which is good. That's great, right? Because it's a demo account, but they're taking a bet on you, right? So why do they charge money for these accounts? Let me talk about this a little bit. Why would they charge money for a challenge account if they're trying to find professional traders? For one, it's going to weed out the fake traders from the real traders. For two, you can't just give somebody $100,000 to trade with if you have no idea what they can do. So they want to have these challenge accounts. But for three, what's more important is, let's say that you get somebody who buys one of these challenge accounts and maybe they're using like a bot to trade, and maybe that bot's doing really well for a month or two and they pass the challenge account. Well, then it comes to a time where that bot fails miserably like they always do, and they lose that account. So they'll shut the account down on a $200,000 account. They'll shut it down on a $10,000 loss, right? But that means they lost that $10,000. So what they have to do, a way that they can actually make that money back, is they charge for these accounts. That's how they make their money back, plus on top of the profit share that they make from you trading. So what do we make as traders when we're trading prop firm money? Okay. When we are trading OPM, I love that, other people's money. I just love that with prop firms. We're trading other people's money. We are getting an 80 to 95% profit share with this prop firm. That's another reason why I like it. There's an option when you guys are actually going and signing up to pick an add-on that gives you the ability to go from an 80% to a 95% profit, right? So that means on a $200,000 account, let's say, just to make things easy, you make $10,000. Well, you're seeing $8,000 of that money. They're going to take $2,000, right? But generally, if we look at it, and I'm going to pull open my phone here real quick and show you just my last week. Let me just open it up here. I'm going to pull open and show you just my last week of trading with our software right here. So these are the trades that we did last week. All of the trades we can go through. We do quite a few trades. They're all preloaded. By the way, we have stop losses. We have take profit set. None of these are done by bots. This is all real people trading real live accounts. This is real people. So keep that in mind. We're not using bots. We're not using any kind of algorithms. We're not using anything. We're using real people that have been partnered with us to actually do this for us, right? So we do have a fee to copy our trades, to actually be signed up and do this. Now, we don't do any of the weird sketchy stuff making you go through Telegram or write down trades yourself. We have a software that we've built out that you guys can jump into and actually follow along, or just set up your account. You don't even have to follow along, but it'll give you access. It'll look just like this for you guys to go through and see exactly what your account's doing every single day and follow along with those accounts. So it's right here is our page, but I would recommend first you go over here, you go to myfreedomfx.com, you go through the setup and the training so you can understand how it works and how to set up your accounts. You're going to need to pick a prop firm. We have a list of available prop firms. It's actually in this training, so it's in here. If we go to join a prop firm, we show you our recommended. This is my favorite one because of the benefit and the money we can make with them just on the challenge accounts we get paid. But there's a list here of ones that we have approved for you guys to actually go and use. You can just click on it and it'll take you right over there. You can look at the different options here that you have. Again, I would recommend highly that you go with this one, but it's really up to you. Now, we also show you how to even set up your account so that you can get in here and start, we pretty much walk you through the entire process. We also walk you through setting up the signal when on our page here for you to follow. So the way that this works, something to keep in mind. It also talks about it in the training, but something to keep in mind here is if you have an account that is under 99,000 or less, prop firm account. So let's say that you went here and you purchased a $50,000 account, and then you wanted us to trade it, then you would use the 99,000 or less. If you go to 100,000 to 200, so maybe $100,000 or $150,000 account, you're going to use this signal. You would just click on it. Again, we go through this in the training, but you click on it to follow, and then you click follow signal, and you could sign up with it with whichever package you want right here that we have for you to follow along with. We have, support 24/7 as well for you guys inside of this, that you can reach us and talk to any of us anytime for help. But, it's pretty straightforward. You guys are going to be pretty happy with it. Now, let me open back up my phone because I did want to show you that. So this is the last week. This is on a $200,000 account, by the way. So 2651 profit last week. So, in general, we're trying to hit, let's say on a $200,000 account, which is actually the same account that all of my clients for affiliate marketing that are in my coaching program, they're all signed up with this. That was our first run, was to bring in, 35 people and start trading their accounts over the last 6 months. And they're doing fantastic, by the way, but they all have $200,000 accounts. I do recommend that you go to 100 to 200,000, but a lot of people are going to go with 50. That's fine. It'll work on any of them. Just you have to use the correct signal when you're signing up. You want to make sure that you use the correct signal, because that's going to correlate with the dollar amounts that are in your accounts. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I walk through it in the training again, but one thing that I wanted to go over here real quick when you are purchasing your account, because I had some questions about this before. When you go in here to buy, if you're using this, our recommended broker, Fund and Next, when you're going to purchase, and you'll see right here this option for add-ons, and this is where I was telling you would have an option to actually make more money for your payouts, and that's what these add-ons right here. So you can actually click there and get guaranteed more income coming in if you want. Otherwise, it's up to you. You guys can go through and decide what you guys want to do. But the next step would just be going to the link in my bio, or typing in myfreedomfx.com, signing up in here. It's going to send you an email to verify your account, and then you're going to get access to our training. Go through here. It doesn't cost you a penny. You can go through. We do some, expectations video here that walks you through the expectations that you can have on your account. But let me just share, an example. Just a couple months ago on one of our, multiple of our $200,000 accounts, we had a $22,000 month profit. Okay. Generally, I would say that you can estimate on a $200,000 account, maybe 10 to 20,000 per month, roughly. That's just an estimation. The market constantly changes. You can kind of see here where it was going really well for. Let me see. Let me see if I can click in here. No, but right here's a good example. So you can see how December was kind of sideways, right? We made a little bit of money, maybe $2,000 that month, which was the lowest month that we've had on that account specifically. But we've also had, a $50,000 account, for example, make almost half the value of the account in profit. So with trading, it's always up and down, but as long as you're more up than down, and you can see and you can track along, all of our trading. There is nothing hidden here. The only thing that you're not going to see is the open trades, but you can see every single closed trade that we've ever done. You can go back months and months and months and watch every single trade. The data is here for you to see. You can see the profit that it makes. You can see every single thing in the accounts. We are fully open with everything that we're doing. Okay. The reason that we don't show the open trades is because what could happen is if somebody was to come and wanted to steal our trades as we're copying them, you know what I mean? They could create something that takes our open trades. That's why we hide our open trades. Other than that, you'll be able to actually go through and just watch everything, all of the data on these accounts. Being that we're just doing a soft launch here publicly, again, I already have had to go out publicly to some of our clients, but this is a soft launch to the public on YouTube and in my Facebook group and stuff like that. We're going to be rolling this out right now. So I'm excited for you guys to actually see this for the first time. Again, the steps that you want to do are go to myfreedomfx.com, or just go in this video description. I'll have a link to MyFreedomFX. I'll have a link to Funded Next where you can check that out. And I'll have a link to my Facebook group. So if you have any questions or anything like that, you can come, reach out to me and ask me. Also, the number at the bottom of the screen, that is my cell phone number. number. The reason that I do this is because I have not built a reputation off of being a sideways dealer or anything like that. I want to be out in the public for you guys to reference what I'm saying and talk with me and actually, you know, be able to reach me. So that's why I have my phone number there, you guys. That's my cell phone. You can text it and I'll talk to you I'll answer all my messages. But yeah, if you guys have any questions along the way, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm going to shut her down for now. I hope you guys really appreciate this. I've put a lot of work, a lot of energy, a lot of money into making this work for people. So I'm pretty excited about, I'm pretty excited about it. If you guys are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor and subscribe. I have a lot of value on here that I put out for people. Again, I built my entire career off of helping other people, so I am dedicated to it. I'm a big believer in the more value you provide, the more the world gives back to you. 100%, I think that's the way it is. So do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and if you got anything out of this video, go ahead and like the video for me. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.